Hello guys, what up? So today we are going to continue where we left the other episode, and let's go and complete this app view, or how should I call it? Okay, if you remember, we had to deal with a lot of stacks. Okay, and now what I would like to do is to copy elements from from this stack to the second stack. I want to take this column, just hold down the Alt key and move it. Okay, now I also want the element, this element, and the other element, the plus button. I don't know why it won't work. Let's try this again. Okay, as you can see, you may be able to you are able to drag elements exactly in the app or on the tree. Okay, let's just do it however you like it. Okay, now we just need these elements in here. Easy stuff, right? It's like playing a game or something. In one move. Why? Hey. If it won't move, I'm going to do it on the tree. Okay. Whoa. Got me one extra. What I really wanted to do is to move the box between the two buttons, like that. Okay. Let's move the box as well. No, I did not want to move it. I wanted to copy it. Okay. Okay, something happened. I'm not sure what. I'm just going to click Ctrl and Z to revert any action. And now it looks like it's a bit harder to work with the storyboard, so in the future the aim is to program happened. You're still there, aren't they? Yes, they are. So in the future, you should be able to learn. You should learn how to build an app without the storyboard. I mean, in pure code. This is a good lesson for when you start something, right? Now, let's try to somehow delete all these constraints for now. What I'm doing is just taking this is for fun. Where's my fun stuff? I'm just trying to work with the constraints. All right. What's happening here? I think something went wrong. I'm just going to delete that one. What's happening in here? Is this, how is this tag different? Oh, it has a 60 spacing, 25. That's why it was different. I think we could do it again. And it should work this time. Just make sure if you do have some other constraints, these are not going to work anyway. Okay? I'm just somehow trying to make things align. Okay? Now, what if we add these three in another stack? Would it be alright? Maybe not. If we take a look in here, you'll see we have two different constraints and it won't work the way we want it. Okay? Okay? Now let's make each buttons equal. Whoa, what's happening? Okay. Equal width. You do have some sort of different constraints, and that's why you are going to see a red line. Somehow it had a 50. You can't have two contradicting constraints, that's for sure. Okay, equal width, and we have another one, equal width. This is easy, just have to practice. Now let's try to make this one. Now this one equal with this one, equal with. Okay, now it looks like it's aligned. This one equal with this one. This one equal with this one. Equal width. Now let's take stacks, each and every stack. As you can see, maybe we could delete the spacing. Things might not be aligned because already some of these stacks have 25 spacing, some other are missing, and they might contradict themselves somehow. Okay, see what I'm talking about? Now all these are aligned. Now let's also make this equal with this. No, something is going to Can I make this larger? I should be able to make it, give it like a 200 width. Why is this happening? Do I have any constraints for the last thing? I think I have for this one. I'm just going to delete it. Okay. Okay, this is somewhat ugly, but don't worry. Let's just try to give it a height of 25. Okay. But I didn't want everything to have the same height. Just because my vertical stack is filling equally, I guess. And I just wanted it to fill, not fill equally. Or maybe fill proportional alignment, let's say center. Nope. Let's give these columns a height. Right now it has a width of 80. Let's give it a height of 80. 80. Actually, I don't think I need a height of 80. Let's give it like what? I'm just clicking the segment, the blue segment. Okay, that one should be enough. Let me try to give it equal height. Now it won't work like this. Problem is my button is a bit ugly. I'm not sure I like it. Let's give this a height of 50. See what happens. Okay. It should work. But I think investment. Right now I'm able to change my text to a different value. I think I would like my stack to have a different top padding. Top padding, top. Let's give it a 20 padding, top padding. Maybe 50, why not 50? Okay. And also let's give it as well a bottom padding of 50. Right now it's 20. I want to make this 50 as well. Just so everything is smaller. Now let's try to if we can to give our stacks a padding, just so a spacing between the elements, just so we are gonna be able to tap the buttons a bit better. Let's say 20. That's better. That's better. Now let's give each and every stack a 25 padding. 20. Sorry, 20. That would be 20. 20. 120 for this one. Don't worry if it doesn't look too perfect. With practice, it's like now 20 is a bit too much. What could we do? Let's give it only 15. 15. 15. Because right now my text isn't showing. Very well. Especially in the investment column. Invest. What if we make this smaller? Okay, cool width. This is my width. It has a Is this my width? I'm not sure. I'm just selecting that element. Give it a 70 width. No, it won't work. Why? And let's modify this width. Modify. I think this never had a fixed width. Maybe this one had. 75. Let's make it 80. Okay. Let's make it to 85. However, delete the 80. Now, looks like everything works except this one shouldn't have a width of 80, maybe 75. Does everything shrink right now? Some of these are having 80. Maybe that's why it isn't working. Oh, what happened? I think I deleted everything. I'd like to delete only the constraint. 75. Okay. Now everything is well aligned, more or less. And I think we're good to go. Okay. Now let's also have somewhere have a this isn't this align vertical aligned. It says alignment center. Okay, it wasn't aligned perfectly. Let's also have a setting button somewhere. Setup. Now let's search for setup. No, sorry, a button. Okay, let's call this setup. What we want this button to do is to let's just delete the text and input a whoa, what happened? Instead of the text, I think I want to put an icon somehow. View, edit, emoji. I want an emoji. Okay, let's put an emoji instead. Hey, what's happening? Of course I deleted it again. Okay, I'll just select it again. Yeah, emoji. And let's find some kind of a GIF. We may rearrange something to signify that the tapping that button is going to change something. Okay. Now one more thing, we also have to anchor, to give it a top anchor, top spacing, top, and also a leading anchor. Okay, I think this should be enough. Looks like we'll have some kind of an issue, but let's try and run this app for now. Hopefully we're going to see all our buttons. Okay, and everything shows just about right on an iPhone XR, and yeah, I think we're good for now. Okay guys, so just as a quick recap, what we have done in here was first create each and every element one by one, then embed it in a stack. You may think as a stack as like a container if you are familiar with web programming. Okay, each stack has different ways of alignment, distribution, it has spacing, and then after we completed each and every horizontal stack, okay, we did put all the horizontal stacks in a vertical stack, okay, except this little icon. Okay, we changed it. Let's make it a bit bigger for now. Width and height 45. Okay, still too little. Let's make it, I don't know, how big should we make it? Let's make it 60. Now you see that if you have if you have double constraints, it's going to underline in red, okay, because you can't have conflicting. They are conflicting, you know. There's a problem. I don't want this to be greater than or equal. I want this to be equal. We have to modify the relationship. Still small. Okay, guys. Hopefully you have understood what stacks are and what constraints are. Okay, how you give a constraint, you just click an element, click and drag it wherever you want it to constrain. If you aren't adding any constraint, the thing is that your app is never going to know, I mean the mobile or the renderer is not going to know where you wanted that item to show on any screen. Okay, so that's why it's important to know what constraints are. Don't worry if you feel overwhelmed, you're going to get it. For now, just reply my tutorial, my first, my second, and my third episode, and just do what I do. You'll get it. You'll get used to it, and who knows? In a few days, even months, you're going to feel comfortable. Okay. And heads up, you're a programmer now. Okay. Bye bye. See you in the next episode.